Hello everyone, this is Isabel. I'm in hot Atlanta. I'm joined today by the one and only Andreas Hipp, CEO of Cataleya. Andreas, welcome to my hot shot.
Hi Isabel, pleased to be here again for the third year in a row.
So Andreas, usually what we talk about is, talk about what has been happening in the last year when we meet like that at ITW. So maybe you can share with me what you see has happened in the industry, the transformation, the disruptions. What do you think was important that happened last year?
On the transformation, I think certainly quite a few players have really tried to automate and to create self-service environments, have a bit more of a digital experience for customers to interact with. How much they really have achieved cost savings and efficiencies, I can't tell, but I guess I will find out this week when I talk to some of the operators, and so will you.
And I guess there's been a move towards enterprise. A lot of the wholesalers are looking at how to address enterprise. Have you seen that as well?
Yeah, I think that is blurring. That strict border, if you want, that is certainly blurring. And especially with automation, nobody can stop an enterprise customer logging in and order his own services. And I think that's a bit of, or it has to be a bit of the wholesaler strategy, especially international, that large enterprise are equal to any wholesale buyer. And I don't think there's a need for any, further differentiation like we did in the past.
And what can we expect for the year to come? What do you think will be the next big thing, if anything?
We have seen quite good progress, right? I think we've witnessed a couple of our customers at least who moved into pairing core network services with ICT solutions and software solutions, and going more specifically after verticals and focus on industries where they can serve a very particular purpose and where they can really become specialists in that segment. So that, I think, is something which seems to be a probably winning strategy to adopt, rather than being everything for everybody, right? We did in the past. And hopefully this kind of component selling and commoditized business models are going to fade out, I think.
And what about Cataleya? I mean, you've gone through your own transformational journey. The company looks very different to what it did 2 years ago about when you took it over again. Yeah. So tell me about where you're going, what you've achieved and where you're going.
Yeah, as you said, we certainly went through quite internal revolution of what it was. And I think there are two core elements we addressed. One is the technical proposition we had. So we spent a lot of effort in cloudification, virtualization, as we can clearly see now that network deployments are not based on dedicated vendor hardware anymore. So, and that was very important for us to do that, and also get rid of our own bespoke hardware we had. So everything can run on COD servers or on cloud environments, being it AWS or private clouds. And I think that is key. And now these days we also see deployments. And the second one is certainly the way we take technology to market from a commercial perspective. So our subscription models or our pay-as-you-go models for the cloud, for the hosted platform, have been very successful. And we launched, I think, the hosted around about a year ago as well. And we have now 12 customers running their wholesale voice business, including billing and switching on our hosted platform.
Okay, good.
And also it has also moved from the smaller tier 2, tier 3 wholesaler to getting some incumbent operators on board who don't think that network ownership of international POPs is necessary anymore these days. What it did is that we kind of moved from a single technology vendor for voice over IP, switching analytics, to become a communication CPaaS provider. We have a couple of global POPs where we not just provide our wholesale voice switching, routing, rating, and billing platform as a service, but also added A2P messaging. We have recently completed our testing for Shaken&Stir for this, robocalling prevention and A-number spoofing fraud thing, which is quite commonly used in Europe, especially in other areas. And the last point we're also exploring is if we can also add, mobile roaming capabilities around regional carrier breakout. So this is all, I think, which we have achieved and what we're going to do going forward. And so far, it has been very, very promising and rewarding when it comes to the results we've achieved. And so are we a traditional vendor? I would say certainly not.
So thank you, Andreas, and
Thank you very much.
have a good week.
Always a pleasure. You too.
And everyone, thank you for watching, and until the next Hot Shot.